Hey everyone, it's Leanne from Leanne's Weight Loss Journey. It's been almost a month since I did the last video blog. So I just thought I would update you and let you know what is happening in my world. And that's not a whole lot. Let's see. During the last month, my weight has pretty much stayed the same. I'm up a pound, I'm down a pound, I'm up 2 pounds, I'm down 3 pounds. So really I'm playing with about 5 pounds that my body seems to like to hang out at. So I decided 2 weeks ago that I was going to change up my activity. I started doing Zumba. I went to a few classes while I could. My husband came home within the last month, so he was home here for 10 days, and it didn't really throw me off track at all. I got out to do some, like I said, Zumba classes, and I now cannot go to Zumba classes outside of my home because I don't have a sitter for my son, so I'll do them on YouTube. There's great videos out there. There's some that are, 50, 60, 45 minutes long. And if you want to have a good workout, you could definitely do that if you can find some good ones that you enjoy. So I've been doing a little bit of Zumba and stuff. And I also been doing high intensity interval training for 30 minutes. And I've done it 4 times last week, I think. 3 or 4 times last week. And I really enjoy that because it's only 30 minutes long, and each circuit is 9 minutes, and then you rest for a minute in between, and 9 minutes, every 2 minutes, every minute you're changing what you're doing, so it keeps you focused, and I don't lose interest, which is good. So those 30 minutes just fly by, and I am dying when it is over. Like, I'm on the floor, and it really takes all of my energy, and I've got a good burn, and my calves, my calves haven't felt sore in such a long time. This has really brought something new to it for me. So it's nice to challenge myself full body wise, and I really give it my all because I'm home here and there's no one looking at me, so I can really exert myself and not feel embarrassed or like there's anybody looking at me. So the only thing I'm kind of lacking is cardio. 20 minutes of this high intensity interval training is cardio, but I think I may need to add some more cardio. So I think I'm going to try and get some runs in this week on my days that I'm not doing the strength training or whatever you want to call it. So that's really been the gist of my month. Not a whole lot going on. I do have some things going on in my personal life. Things that are changing for me that I will probably elaborate on a little bit further on down the road, which I'm very excited about as well. So, I might have a little bit of extra stress. I don't really know what's happening to my body. I think when you go through such a huge weight loss that I went from 293 pounds down to anywhere between 152 pounds to 157 pounds. And I think that, that in itself is tremendous. And my body is happy where it is right now. And I need to be happy with that as well. But I do want to continue to fight for in my mind. Mentally I want to get there, but I'm in a good place right now for sure. And I think it could be more frustrating for my friends seeing me gain those 2 pounds and lose those 2 pounds. But I'm so positive, and I have my health, and life is just good right now that I can't let this 5 pounds, get me down. It's all about positive attitude, and And if I walked away from my Weight Watchers meeting frustrated and upset, then that's not really going to do me any good. I need to keep it positive, and I need to stay motivated, and for my own sanity, that's the reason why I stay so positive. And it could take me, I don't know how long it's going to take, and it really doesn't matter how long it's going to take. I'm continuing to keep up my good eating. I'm continuing to exercise, and my body is thanking me for it, and that's really what it comes down to. There was a girl at the meeting this morning, and she was so inspiring. She's been on this journey for 6 years. She's lost over 100 pounds, and it was just so nice to hear someone say that it really doesn't end. I mean, even when you get to goal, it does not end. You need to keep this lifestyle up forever. So ultimately, it doesn't matter how long it takes me to get to my goal, because it doesn't stop there. So that's what I have to keep telling myself as well, and that keeps me going. So I put it out there for questions, and I only received one question, so I will just look that up now. This question, the lady asks, during your weight loss, have you had trouble with your tailbone? If so, does it get better? And when I read this, I laughed to myself, only because I do. I would say last year I was at 115 pounds lost, and I was driving. I was going to speak at another Weight Watchers meeting is what it was, and we were in the truck, and we were driving, and I got out of the truck, and I was crippled, really, because I guess for sitting for 3 hours, and my tailbone was so tender. And I said to my mom, I'm like, I had fallen probably 3 or 4 years ago, and I fell on my tailbone. I just always thought that maybe that was it, but it was weird that 2 years later it was hurting. So that question got me thinking, and even now, like if I sit, in the hard chairs, or even at my table with the hard chairs, my tailbone really does hurt. This person went to her doctor, and they said that it was probably because she had lost weight or whatever, and to buy a pillow or whatever and sit on it. So I'm thinking that you're not alone. I think that may be my issue as well. I never checked into it, because I just thought it was just something that, old past wound or whatever. So yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's less padding on the derriere that's causing the tailbone issues. So that was my only question that was asked. So I guess I'll end the video blog here. If anything new changes, I'll let you know. But as of right now, I'm just, staying positive. My weight is not really doing a whole lot. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Give it a few more weeks and try new things. That's all I can do. Try and push past this plateau. All right. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will chat with you later. Bye.